they've never been good against San Francisco. I love under 10.5.
I think I'm with you on that under for sure.
We're talking Los Angeles Rams, Super Bowl champs. We stuck the fraud label on them early last year. I thought they were frauds all year. I think they won the Super Bowl as frauds. We look at the team now, and they might not be frauds no more.
They might have gotten better. I mean,
I think they got better.
Losing Whitworth at left tackle is one that's gonna probably I glossed over. I know at first look. Noteboom, I mean, as good as a backup could get. He's a guy they've been developing and a guy who they're ready to have step in the role. And also replacing Austin Corbett with Logan Bruss. That's going to be interesting. So we'll see out of Wisconsin, I believe. Yeah, Austin Corbett's in Cincinnati, I think.
You have him on the additions on your graphic.
Oh, do I?
If you're looking at the graphic, there's a little mistake.
Man, why you gotta point my mistakes out to the audience like that?
Because I didn't know he left.
Austin Corbett's gone. That's my mistake. Adding Allen Robinson was big.
We're gonna got Bobby Wagner in. Been perennially one of the best linebackers in football. Riley Dixon, a defensive heavy game. Riley Dixon's like a game winner. He's a very good punter.
Yeah, and their D line is still just Aaron Donald.
Jalen Ramsey is still top.
Yeah, the corners is still it's Jalen Ramsey and everybody else. The Rams didn't win a Super Bowl on depth. They won it on star talent. That's what they're continuing to try to do.
If they stay healthy, I don't know if another team can match up with them week by week basis. I mean, you have some rosters that are better on paper, I would assume. I'll take veteran talent over young talent any day, and they have all the veteran talent. Aaron Donald's not going anywhere. Jalen Ramsey's not going anywhere. Cooper Kupp is still a catch machine. I think Allen Robinson can have a resurgence here.
I love Allen Robinson in fantasy this year.
I think Cam Akers and C.J. Anderson are still very good at running back. And Matt Stafford is the dude. I mean, he's been the dude for a long time.
I'm still stuck on the Rams are frauds train. I think there's a chance they miss the playoffs this year, personally.
I think they can make the playoffs at winning 10 games, but I think I'm going to take the under 10.5 here.
Yeah, I definitely would like the under. I actually like them miss the playoffs at plus 194. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to look at the whole NFC before making a grand statement just to protect myself from being called out on here. But I feel like only one team's going to come out of this division. I just think they're going to beat each other to crap, and playing the AFC West is not going to help.
Yeah, the fact to play the AFC West is brutal. You look at their schedule. They start out with Buffalo. Buffalo's a very, very tough team. We talked about Atlanta. Not a very good team, but they got some talent there. You don't never know. They could pull a week 2 upset. Then Arizona, San Francisco, Dallas. Like, if they don't come out hot, I mean,
they could be looking at 1-4 real quick.
Yeah, 0-5 even.
Yeah, realistically, it's 3-2 or 2-3. But like, if you want on the extremes, like it's possible.
Yeah, if you look at it, like all of these teams are capable of like showing up in a given week and beating you. I mean, Dallas is a very good team. San Francisco is a very good team. Arizona is a very good team. Buffalo is a very good team. You expect to win the Atlanta game. If everybody in Atlanta shows up, I mean, they're very capable of winning a game. That's brutal. That's a brutal start.
It doesn't get any easier after the bye. I mean, they have Carolina right before it, but after the bye, the pounding keeps going.
The fact that they get both San Francisco games early in the season, I think, hurts them. After that is over, you have Tampa Bay, Arizona, New Orleans, Kansas City.
Absolutely brutal.
They could nosedive and just keep nosediving.
That's the main reason why I like them to miss the playoffs. Is this has to be one of the hardest schedules in recent memory.
Yeah, I mean, it's brutal. I mean, for a Super Bowl champ, obviously you're going to have a harder schedule. Pulling the AFC West is not in their favor whatsoever.
Yeah, it's really not.
They have to play lights out all year.
Yeah.
And I think their win total, basically even money, taking the under. I love under 10.5.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that under for sure.
We're more than happy to dive in deeper. You just got to leave us a comment below, like and subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear, and we may give you an individual shout out and maybe argue your one specific point. If you're like, this dude don't know what he's talking about, I'll debate anybody on that. Like, subscribe, give us a comment, and don't forget, don't sleep on the Lions.
Don't do it.